I suppose I better explain why I had such a trauma reaction last night and I'm still having it now. I've been basically just laying in bed all day, just trying to not exist today. And basically, what's going on is the doctor recommended my dad come home because he is literally too sick and disabled for facilities to take care of him at the level of care he needs. Now, how fucked is that? Okay, advanced Parkinson's disease. So the doctor suggested bring him home because it's going to be a revolving door of him in and out of the hospital, between a hospital and a facility, just nonstop. So what a doctor recommended is home hospice, not because he's going to die anytime soon, but because that can provide the level of care he needs, and he'll still be able to like go see his doctors, because we tried this once before and we got completely screwed, like to the point that he almost lost his neurologist and everything, and he was not allowed to have his like Botox shots to control the saliva so he doesn't choke to death on his own spit. They're not life-saving things, they're comfort things, but oh, it's an intervention, and we were forbidden from that. He was forbidden from having his DBS batteries changed and updated and checked on and all that. And like, this is supposed to not be like that, and there's supposed to be a revolving door of carers that are going to come in and help. But I'm going to tell you why it's triggering. We've been promised stuff before, and then it completely fell apart on us, and we were just left to the wind. So I cannot trust anything until I see it. And trauma brain is just not handling it well. I had an outburst last night. I hadn't had one in quite a while, but I had one. I was screaming at my mom, just like I was screaming on New Year's Eve 2023, because the tourniquet slipped and all the blood was gushing, and it was that emotional blood that was just everywhere. Just had to get a new tourniquet, put it on there, and that was what you saw me doing on video last night, was trying to tighten a new tourniquet on that gaping wound that will not heal and is going to be ripped open even further now because the source of the trauma will be back in my house. It just doesn't end. Every time I feel like I'm making some kind of progress, something just kicks me to the bottom of the hill. I feel like Sisyphus, except the boulder is my dad. And my dad is the one that's kicking me down the hill, and life is just laughing at me while I fall. Damn it, I fucking hate this. I hate it. I'm just so angry and hurt, and I just feel like I don't matter, and what I want and need doesn't matter. And since nobody can promise anything, the uncertainty is a trigger for both trauma brain and autism brain. And I don't know what the future's going to be. I don't know if I'm going to survive it. I'm going to try. But it won't be my own hand, but some kind of stress-related sudden health issue is probably going to take me out, because past couple days my blood pressure's probably been way up and where it shouldn't be, because just stress, just being freaked out and stressed out, and PTSD activation, and just this is a nightmare. The facilities are overstaffed, overworked, underpaid. A lot of the people that work there aren't really trained to do it. Not like medically trained. They're just trained enough to give someone their medicine and wipe their butt. It's not really like a hospital at all. It should be, but it's not. And no matter how nice they look, the care tends to be crap, which I didn't know that. But a lot of people that come to the hospital from facilities have been severely neglected, and that was happening to my dad too. And as much as I hate him, he's still a disabled man, and that is ableism, systemic ableism. And it's because nobody wants to pay these workers well. So come on, Trump. Come on, you big orange bastard. Come on, Trump. Why don't you fix healthcare? You know, instead of this Doge shit taking down food kitchens, why don't you fix our fucking healthcare?